few of us are struggling with, building capacity. And the biggest one for our program is actually the infant toddlers. I mean, in a classroom where we usually have about 25 toddlers, but in our eaters floor, infant toddlers, we usually have 25. I think within the last 6 months, we've only had 8. And I guess my question is, where are all those toddlers in South Philadelphia? No director that I've spoken to has the answer. We're just like, basically almost all on the same situation, so we're just hoping that, maybe parents are just deciding to keep the younger kids with family and also because of the unemployment, and maybe they're trying to help family member out, and CCI pays grandma to watch those kids. So I would be interested to find out if that enrollment for neighbor relative picked up since the unemployment. Yeah, because now that they're able to pay them, in the past, the family relative services was never available, and they can force parents to, parents have a right to do whatever they want to do. I think this whole relative thing started, I don't even think it's 10 years. It never used to be the case. It revamped the whole family daycare regulations. I mean, their regulations are stiff now. I mean, for somebody who is actually trying to do right, and they only have 5 kids, and they have to convert their house, they have to be in compliance, they have to go through licensing, and then you have their cousin or their aunt next door who has, I'm not sure how many kids they can keep, but I'm sure they can keep more than one. Again, for me as an educator, where it really starts to also become a problem for me is we are getting those kids at age 3, without a doubt, because we have a waiting list for preschool. We're getting those children at age 3. But oh my goodness, you're getting them at 3, and we only have, and some of them we're getting like, okay, so they are 3, we get them, so we only have like a year and a half with them to get them ready for that kindergarten seat. Oh my gosh, the amount of work that we have to do, just social skill. And my philosophy, one of the things that I live by is children live what they learn. So, so when we get those kids into our preschool, we're like, honey, no, we don't talk like that. And they'll look at you like, what do you mean we don't talk like that? That's the way you're supposed to talk. Or they come into this environment and they ask, oh, where's the TV? And we're like, we don't watch television. What do you mean we don't watch television? We watch television all day long, honey. We are your television. We have a lot of activities here. We have fun here. You don't need television. So it wasn't like, they were engaged in any exploration. It wasn't like they were engaged in any art and craft. 3, 4, 5-year-old is important. So is infant toddlers. Infant toddler is so critical. We have we have toddlers now. When those kids come into my preschool classroom, they are already preschoolers. But sometimes, we're leaving some children behind. We're not meeting those children. They're not becoming proficient in those skills that they need to be, before they sit in that kindergarten seat. And then now they go into that kindergarten. Now they have a class of 25 kids with 1 teacher. So a lot of them are falling into those cracks, and we're getting them too late. A lot of them are not making it through high school. So when I go back and I sit back and I reflect on, the impact I'm supposed to make, I'm like, I want to do this. I want to get those children ready in that kindergarten seat, because when a child is ready for that kindergarten seat, I know that child is going to go through that first education easy. There's challenges in everything we do in life, but it will be easy. They'll be able to navigate, and know how to go find help. Ask the teacher the right questions, create a study group amongst themselves. Like now we see this in preschool, we see it in toddler classroom, we see negotiation amongst children. So that is supposed to continue and get better as they get older. But for those children that don't have that opportunity from that 0 to 5, it makes it very, very challenging.